Had to do some quick rearranging, but hey, I kind of sort of got my halo back. Yay! Okay, so now I am the angel that you all know and love. Okay, but on a serious note, man, it is great to be able to watch football again. Oh, I'm so happy I can watch football again. I am so very happy indeed. Now then, with that taken care of, how about we start off this happy Monday, everyone. I tried to like work my way into it, but there's no way it would have panned out properly. But yes, today is Monday, which does in fact mean back to the old grind, but I can do it with a little bit more of a smile on my face because you know what? I was able to watch football yesterday, and that is always a good thing. And speaking of football, how about we get into the results of the scores yesterday? So, I actually wrote down who won because again, my computer. Normally, I have my computer with me, but it's actually turned off right now, so I can't really look at who won off of my thing. But thankfully, I did write down the winners. So here we go. Let's see. Yeah. I knew that I was right about the Chiefs. Pat Mahomes is already proving that what he did a year ago wasn't a fluke. So, yes, that definitely happened. Here's two in a row I ended up being wrong about. The Vikings and, well, I'll get to the other one in a second. So, yeah, the Vikings. Well, you definitely proved me wrong. I'll give you that. I'm actually a little bit worried because we have to play the Vikings. So, I mean, Dak Prescott has never lost to Kirk Cousins, and I doubt it'll happen again, but keep in mind, when Kirk Cousins played for Washington, that team was bad. The Vikings actually have some semblance of talent. So, it's going to be up in the air for that one. And, sorry, Browns fans. I'm looking at who won right here. Yeah, sorry, Browns fans. It looks like Baker Mayfield did not wake up feeling dangerous. He woke up into danger. I mean, I should have expected as much considering that, Marcus Mariota is actually a very good QB. In fact, quite a few people were saying that, well, actually, this is one instance where Skip Bayless was wrong. He thought that, as a football player, Jameis Winston was better than Mariota, but honestly, I thought Mariota was always better. Always a class act. I like Marcus Mariota. He's pretty cool. But, yeah, sorry, Browns fans. It actually is funny. I was Total Sports, or TPS, actually did a video on one reason why your team will not win the Super Bowl. And for the Cleveland Browns, the reasoning was it's the Browns. There really was no other reasoning. It's just they're the Browns. Oh, that can be a bit of an omen. Now, how about we get into some better results, shall we? Let's go Buffalo. I'll tell you what though, I was legitimately worried I was gonna be wrong here. I was flat out worried I was gonna be wrong. It looked like I was gonna be wrong. I mean, here's the thing. I was gonna head home from Cuco Lake and watch the games there, but I just had such a relaxing time. I stayed for the first half of one of the games I was watching. Excuse me. So, but I'll get into that game momentarily. But, I live up in upstate New York, so we're going to get the Bills no matter what on Sunday. So, yeah, the Bills end up winning. Very nice. Of the QBs that were drafted in, not this past draft, but the one before, where I had Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold and those guys, Josh Allen was the only one who kind of stayed under the radar. And I'll tell you what, though, he's already making a good start. Here's to hoping that Buffalo does well. Although, to be honest, they never should have gotten rid of Tyrod Taylor, considering that Tyrod Taylor did take them to the playoffs, but whatever. Let's go, Buffalo. I mean, yes, I am a Cowboys fan, which I'll get into that in a second. But, I live in upstate New York. I live near Buffalo. I'm obligated to at least know about them. So, I have a soft spot for Buffalo. Of course, come Thanksgiving Day, that's going to change, and you'll know why soon enough. Then again, you can simply look at the schedules and see why. I mean, we do have the power of the internet, Let's see. Yeah. I knew the Dolphins were clearly tanking for Tua. And I knew they weren't going to be very good against the vaunted Ravens team. But, man, you could have tried. Like 50, was it 52 or 59? I just wrote down the names of the teams who won. I didn't, write down the scores. So, 59-10? Seriously? I mean, my goodness, what happened? I mean, this tanking for Tua stuff better be worth it in the end. Or maybe you're tanking for Trevor. Who knows? I mean, Trevor Lawrence could participate in the draft next year. Who knows? Now, I hold no reservations about the fact that when it comes to winning the NFC East, it's going to be between the Philadelphia Eagles and my Dallas Cowboys. And right before the season began, there was one final power rankings, which had Dallas in 4th because of the whole Zeke thing, and Philadelphia at 3. I'll tell you what, though, they didn't play like it at all. In fact, I mentioned I came home from the lake after the first half of one of the games I was watching. It was the Eagles-Redskins game. The Redskins had them down pat, 27 at the end of the half. 22-7, not 27 points. So, 27 points were technically scored, but by both teams, Redskins had 20. That's not here nor there, though. The point is, yeah, I'm actually a little bit worried about going up against Washington next week. Because, their QB is Case Keenum, the man behind the Minneapolis Miracle. Seriously, Minnesota, you guys never should have gotten rid of him. Case Keenum's been a journeyman, and it's very clear that, he'll definitely be a reason why the Cowboys will have a bit of trouble, come next week. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we figured out how to stop him. Here's to hoping, because I would like to be undefeated by week 4. Thank you very much. Let's see. Yep. I knew that Cam Newton was battling through some sort of injury thing. But even though I was technically right about the Rams winning, I gotta say though, Christian McCaffrey, man, that one We Ready commercial where he's carrying a 45-pound disc underwater. Christian McCaffrey, I don't care what you say of him, he is a grown man. He is a grown man. So, yeah. I actually feel kind of bad for the Panthers. Don't get me wrong, I never really did care much for Cam Newton's antics. And, you have plenty of guys on the Rams who are class acts. So, yeah. So, I was right with the Rams. The Chargers, listen, I knew that the Colts are going to be in deep trouble after Andrew Luck retired. So, the fact that the Chargers won, it doesn't surprise me at all. So, yep, there's that. I also knew that the Seahawks actually kind of close against the Bengals. 21-20. Yeah, I didn't write down the scores, but I do remember looking at, some of them. And that one's easy to remember because, it's literally a 1-point differential. So that's why I remember it so well. So, yeah. Russell Wilson has definitely proven that he is as good as he has always been. And, that's good for him. Now we get into the best game of the day, which was my Dallas Cowboys. Woo! Woo! We won! Go Cowboys! Yes, we won handily, I will admit, though, it did look pretty dicey in the beginning. Not to mention they held Ezekiel Elliott to only 53 yards. Not really favorable if you're trying to be the league's leading rusher again. But with all that said, I'll take the win, man. 35-17. I'm like, yeah. Not to mention, Gold Jacket Witten. He is back. And it is awesome. It was so great seeing him score. I almost stood up and, clapped. But, cheering from while sitting on my rear end is much more comfortable. Anyway, I'm lazy. So, yes, my Cowboys won. And we, as of right now, have a tie with the Philadelphia Eagles for the division as of week 1. But hopefully, who am I kidding? I don't know who the Eagles play, but I do know that we should be able to beat the Redskins in spite of the fact they have Case Keenum as QB. Let's see, the 49ers. I knew they would. I was right about the 49ers. I knew they'd beat Tampa Bay. That was an easy one to make. The one that shocked me the most, I think the one that shocked everybody, was the tie between the Lions and the Cardinals. I thought I was going to end up being wrong about picking the Cardinals, but you know what? For everyone who's been doubting Kyler Murray and the fact that they beat let's be honest, the Lions are not going to win the division this year, the NFC North. But I'll tell you what, there's still no slouches. And the fact that the Cardinals, who are, by all accounts, technically still rebuilding, and to put up 27 points at the very end against the Lions, that's pretty good. So go Cardinals. Very nice. And go Lions, too. I don't hate both teams at all. My favorite player in the NFL is Chandler Jones, and he's playing for the Cardinals. So, yeah, go Cardinals. And go Kyler Murray. You're definitely proving the haters wrong. Although, let's be honest, to that Brock Senior guy, the guy who missed that obvious pick six that would have iced the game, you gotta catch that ball, dude. I'm sorry. That was the game winner right there. Oh well. And I was very much right about the Patriots winning against the Steelers last night. So, yeah. I guess Tom Brady really is on the quest for 7. And he didn't even need Antonio Brown. I think the NFL is going to be in trouble for this one, I'm not going to lie. And now we get into the final 2 games of Week 1, which is tonight's games are the Texans and the Saints. I think I'm going to pick the Saints. They really want to win the Super Bowl for Drew Brees. Considering the last 2 years ended in heartbreak with, 2 years ago, the Minneapolis Miracle, and last year's blatant no pass interference call. Yeah, I think it's a safe bet's going to be picking the Saints for that one. And the Broncos and the Raiders. Yeah, the Raiders are a mess. They are a complete mess. So, yeah, I'm picking the Broncos. Let's be honest, Von Miller is better than practically every guy on the Raiders roster, so there you go. So, the Saints and the Broncos, those are my last 2 picks. I'm actually doing pretty good in terms of my NFL picks. So far, I've only been wrong, 3.5 times. So, yeah, doing pretty good. I wonder if any of you guys are keeping score at home. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe I should keep scores of how often I'm right and how often I'm wrong. Maybe. I don't know. Like, favorite, share, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on the social media platforms. Turn on those notifications on YouTube. I'm very humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I'm hopefully you'll have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. You're ready for some Monday Night Football. And, remember, if any of you guys want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear, and I'll always have your back. Take care, and make good choices. See ya.